Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. The king's Indian defense prepares to develop the bishop to g7, allowing white to build up a strong center which black will later try to undermine. And c3 prepares the e2-e4 pawn push and helps control the d5 square. bg7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. e4 takes full control of the center. d6 controls the e5 square and allows the light-squared bishop to develop. f3 supports the d4 pawn and puts pressure on the e5 square. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. b2 develops the light-squared bishop and prepares to castle kingside. e5 takes space in the center and immediately attacks the d4 pawn. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. And c6 develops the knight, defends the e5 pawn and attacks the d4 pawn. d5 takes space in the center, attacks the knight on c6 and controls the e6 square. e7 retreats the knight to a square where it will help with the f7-f5 pawn push, after black moves the f6 knight. e1 retreats the knight in order to allow the f-pawn to move and to later relocate the knight, most likely to the d3 square. d7 develops the knight toward the center to support the e5 pawn and sometimes make use of the outpost on c5. d3 places the knight on a center square where it attacks the e5 pawn and controls the c5 square. f5 takes space in the center and attacks the e4 pawn. bd2 develops the dark squared bishop while avoiding the e3 square, from which the bishop could be attacked with 11f4. f6 attacks the pawn on e4 and puts it on a more active square, from where it can support black's kingside attack. f3 adds a defender to the pawn on e4 and controls the g4 square. This activates a rook by developing it off of its starting square. This threatens to win a pawn. This is the only move that works. It is the last book move. That was a truly amazing move. It is brilliant. Recaptures. It is best. This move puts the bishop on a safer square. It is good. This kicks an opposing knight. It is good. This move puts the knight on a safer square. It is best. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. Very precise. It is best. This permits the opponent to take an outpost with the knight. It is a mistake. This misses an opportunity to take an outpost with the knight. It is an inaccuracy. This is the strongest option. It is best. Capturing that pawn wins material. It is good. Takes back. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. This is the way to win a knight. It is good. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a bishop. It is a mistake. That bishop was free for the taking. It is best. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Only one move worked there, and this wasn't it? This overlooks an opportunity to block a check from the opposing rook. It is a mistake. This defends a knight that was under attack and had no defenders. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This wins a knight. It is best. This misses a great but hard to find move. It is a mistake. There was only one good move there. This allows the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a queen. It is a miss. This attacks a queen, winning a tempo when it moves away. This is the only good move. This took advantage of a mistake and white now has a winning advantage. It is a great move. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. This kicks an opposing queen. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This steps away from the checking queen. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. White was a cut above black in the middle game.